So I'm going to share a quick testimony with you guys because I have had a handful of encounters with God that I've kept to myself because I haven't been able to theologically articulate them accurately, and because of fear of man and because of, thinking that they were going to be rejected by people or people would think I was crazy, I kept them to myself. But because of the way that I was living my lifestyle at these times, I know they were God. Because of my holiness at the time, because of the way of my pursuit at the time, I know they were from God. And so I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. About 3 years ago, I was seeking God about who am I to you? I know I'm a son, Lord, but what am I in your body? What is my role in your body? What body part am I? And I'm seeking God. And when I say seeking God, I mean for probably 2-3 months, I was fasting just as much as I possibly could. Like 4 days, eat for a day, 5 days, eat for a day, 6 days, eat for, a meal, and nonstop for months. Who am I to you, God? I need to know. I'm seeking your face. Show me who I am to you. I know I'm a son, but who am I to you? And I'm doing this for months. I'm seeking God. And one day, in the broad daylight, in the middle of the day, I'm praying in the afternoon, seeking God. And all of a sudden, I start to feel a presence, and then I just get shot out of my body. Completely shot out. This wasn't a vision. This wasn't a dream. This wasn't my imagination. I get shot out of my body, propelled out of my body. I'm shooting through the atmosphere at the speed of light, the speed of sound. I don't know, but so fast that I couldn't even comprehend what was going on. I was just like a rocket was on my soul, right? And all of a sudden I get somewhere, and then just as fast as I had shot out of my body, I get shot back into my body, right? But the thing is it's like, imagine if you're climbing up a mountain, you would only see the face of the mountain that's in front of you. But if you were to fall from that mountain, you would see the entirety of that mountain. So how that happened, as I'm falling back into my body, I'm seeing that I'm coming out of a cluster. I'm coming out of a universe. I'm coming out of some type of galaxy or something, right? A cluster of stars. I'm coming out, and as I fall, I see that cluster is connected to another cluster, and before I know it, I see that the entirety of the galaxy made up a body. It was God. Like, everything became God, and this little cluster was his heart. It was right in the center of the chest, and it was a giant person, but it was the universe. And I get back, as soon as I get back to my body, I hear, "You're my heart, son. You're my heart." And after that, I wept. You know what I'm saying? But after that, I said, what the heck was that? You know what I'm saying? I said, what just happened? Now, theologically, I'm like, this doesn't make sense. This sounds like some new age craziness. I'm thinking, I'm like, what is going on, dude? I just saw the entirety of God, not as a person. He looked like everything. He was the universe, and that was his body. Like, I'm sitting here, it blew my mind, right? But I say all that to say that I've known about this for a while. But if you look at the screen behind me, this is your brain cells, and this is the universe. Look how similar they look. Now, it's not just in appearance that they look similar, but if you go and research the similarities between a brain and the universe, you'll see that they 100% line up and mirror each other. And so what am I saying? I'm just sharing this to let you know that I'm about to start talking about some different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sharing this to let you know that I don't care anymore about Christianity, people, denying me, kicking me out their circle. I don't care anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm sharing things because the worst mistake that I've made in my Christian walk was listening to other Christians. I'm gonna say it again. The worst mistake that I've made in my Christian walk was listening to other Christians, because I was pursuing God with everything I had, right? So then I'm thinking, I'm 2 years old in God. What could I know? And then I'm listening. Well, you've been a pastor for 15 years. You must know what you're talking about more than me. So I'm going to listen to you. Now, sure enough, it took years, but I realized what these people were telling me, they didn't know what they were talking about. And I'm looking back going, wow, I was really close to God. I really knew God in ways that other people didn't know God. It's not a pride thing. It's looking back, realize that I fell in ways and quenched God in ways that now I'm trying to restore, all in the name of humility and all in the name of trying to submit to other people and submit to other voices, because I didn't want to come off arrogant. I want to, learn and submit myself. And it was the worst mistake I've ever made, because now I'm reading things and learning things and realizing that I had something going on with God that I didn't realize how special it was. But all in the name of religion and getting caught up in the web and the trap, I ruined things with God that now I'm trying to repair. So anyways, stay tuned. I got more cool stories and different things coming in the works.